Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Desiree Marie. Welcome to my subbies, my crew members, and welcome to you guys that are new here watching me for the very first time. I encourage you to definitely subscribe because we do all sorts of things. I come every single day with a new upload. I talk about hair, natural hair care, lock hair care. I do my locks here on camera with you guys. I do everything on camera, washing, retwisting, all that stuff. And I also do a lot of fun home decor videos, daily vlogs, just traveling around town. So if you are interested, definitely do subscribe down below so that you can see this face every day. But anyway guys, welcome to this new video. Today I'm doing something that I know you guys have been like, when is she gonna take that style out her head? Well, I'm gonna do it today, but you guys might be a little disappointed because I'm going to put it right back in my head. But today is my maintenance day. I need to wash my hair, get in my hair and just do some, have some tender loving care going on. My locks have been in these 2-strand twists for about 3-4 weeks now. So it's time to unleash and start getting back into caring for, just washing them, making sure they're good so that I can do a new style. But today I'm going to just take down the hairstyle with you guys and talk like we usually do. If you don't know, I usually come on here and do my twist and chats. I got the idea from Tony Daly, just so that you guys know I'm not stealing her ideas. No, I'm not. But yes, Tony Daly, I've been watching her for a long time and I love her channel, and she does what is called twist and talk. She has loose natural hair, so while she's, after she washes her hair and she puts her hair back in the 2-strand twists, she normally just comes on camera and talks. So that's what I want to do today, just untwist and talk with this protective style that I've had in my hair for some time. Now, if you want to know how I did this hairstyle, I will have a link below to the video that I did where I gave you guys a up close and personal view as I did this style. This style is very easy, very simple. I do have locks. My locks are about 2 years old now, and so I came on camera, talked to you guys about it, and answered a lot of questions that had to do with, I did another video where I answered a lot of questions having to do with this hairstyle that you guys had, like, is it safe to do, how do I do it, blah blah blah. So definitely do look in the description box for all of those videos. But yeah guys, today I'm here on camera just talking, just chatting. I guess I'll kind of like talk about what I've been doing, where I've been and so forth, kind of updating you guys. I did do an update like a few months ago, but I like to do another update. I mean, there's not been so much going on in my life, but I definitely wanted to come and connect with you guys. I don't like not connecting with you guys because you guys are awesome. Like, all of my subbies are awesome. My crew members are awesome. So as you can see, my hair is curly from the 2-strand twists, but I can't wait to wash this hair. That'll be in the next video, by the way. So if you're not subscribed and you want to see me wash my locks and maintain them, definitely do subscribe, because that video might come right after this one, or you might see this, it should come right after this one. But anyway, if it does come after this one, I will link it. I'll link that too. But anyways guys, yeah, so all right, so this has been let's say from May into like the end, like June. May to June update, because I think I talked to you guys in April when I did a little update. Yeah, so my life is not super like exciting. I often like struggle to find things to vlog about. You guys know that in the month of March I did what was called Date at 8, and that was where I uploaded at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. from Monday to Friday. But after a while, I started realizing, wait, Desiree, like your life is not that exciting. So, you know, I started to struggle to find things to put on my vlogs and stuff. So I realized, you know what, maybe that's not the best option. And also for safety reasons, because I found myself like, you know, just recording every part of my day, which, I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, like, you have to have discretion online. And so I realized like I was struggling for things to do in my day-to-day. I was even looking for events to maybe go to so that I can come and share with you guys, but it was starting to wear me out a little bit and have an impact on my creativity. And I never want to just throw content at you guys. I definitely always want to make sure that you guys are getting the very best content that I can provide. Yeah, and not just be like just throwing something together and say it's a vlog and just have you guys watching. Like, I want to quality control my channel and make sure everything that I give you guys is of excellent value. Okay, so yeah, so I just decided, okay, no more date at 8. You guys already seen that. Like, I don't upload 2 times a day anymore, but I do upload once a day. And you know what, I do realize that the twice a day uploads showed me that it is possible to do daily vlogging. Like, I used to look at daily vloggers like, how do they do that? Like, how do you record and edit and have something up every single day? Like, how is it possible? It's really possible, you know. And I did that for a while having a full-time job. I did it and I realized, you know what, you can do it. The thing that really showed me that I can do daily vlogging was Vlogmas, when I uploaded every day in December up to Christmas time. I saw that it was, you know, it was possible to do. My Twinkie. Yeah, it was possible to do. Twinkie's on the side here. Twinkie's my dog, by the way, if you guys don't know. I'll have her come over when I'm done doing my hair, but she's just sitting there listening to me talk. She's so supportive. But yeah, I realized from that hey, it's possible to do every single day. I just need to kind of discipline myself in the area of you know, just kind of like leave an opening for what I like to do in my day, and not just be, you know, ran into the ground by simply working all day and never doing any, you know, never having anything else left. Vlogmas showed me to leave space in my life for what I love, which is vlogging, which is video, which is you know, using my camera and just showing the beauty of every single day. So yeah, I realized I can do it. So there's no more date at 8, but there is a vlog every day. And it may not be like, you know, like a personal vlog where you guys see me walk around and, you know, do things, but I do have things where I provide content, you know, hair videos and so forth for you guys. Yeah, so now that, you know, now that I've finally said it, I realized I didn't formally let you guys know, and that's not fair, because you guys should know, because you guys are my viewers. Currently struggling to get this rubber band out with my nails. There we go. Yes, so yes, no more Vlogmas, but you guys saw in my last video I was talking about you know, my passions and what I want to do with my life and where I am right now as an adult. You guys know that I moved into my first apartment, which is this apartment, last year, May, last year around my birthday, which was my little birthday present to myself. So I am currently here for a whole year, and I have another year left to be here. Not sure where my life will be in another year, so I don't want to predict that far in the future. And that kind of like, you know, also gave me a clue as to how to sign my lease when having to renew my lease. So yeah, another year, you know, you never know where God may lead you in another year. So I also talked about my passions and I talked about what I love to do, and you guys know I talk about it all the time. Every time I talk to you guys about it, like, you guys are probably like, Desiree, you said this long enough. Like, I've already said it in this video already, but I love video. Guys, I can talk about video all day. I believe that God put me here on this earth to be a part of some sort of, like, to do video in some sort of way with the gifts and the talents that he gave me. I love the feeling of just having the camera in my hand. Right now I'm feeling like sweaty in my hands because I just want to hold the camera. That's how it is. Like, I realize I love the camera. I love to hold the camera. You know, it's not my nature to be in front of the camera, but I have grown to love being in front of the camera. I've gotten more comfortable, but my main, like, passion, my real passion lies in being behind the camera, operating the camera, doing the creative stuff such as editing, you know, getting the story together and bringing it forth in a way that is visually pleasing to an audience. And that's what I've been doing this far on YouTube. I talked about it in my last video that YouTube, oh, in another video where I talked about vlogging. Yes, I talked about how YouTube has shown me that I really love video, and I love it. I just love everything about it. And if you guys know, again, like, I've talked about this before, but my main dream, my biggest dream in life, is to be behind the scenes of a music video. I did, ooh, flies. I did my very own music video because I was just getting antsy, like, oh gosh, I want to record a music video. I want to record a music video. And so one night, I was like in my feelings because I was single and I was lonely and nobody was checking for me, and I just got my heart broken from the last person that I was dating. I was in my feelings, but I realized, you know what, wait, I want to do a video. Like, I want to do a music video, and the music that I found, the song that I found, matched my feelings perfectly. And if you don't know, it was Lonely by Janet Jackson. So I got a remix from the Janet Jackson Lonely. I found an awesome remix. I love the remix. Like, I'll just be listening to it, but I found the remix, and that same day I came up with the concept. I wrote it down on paper. I figured out what I needed in order to make the vision happen, what props I needed, what outfits I might need in order to really portray the feeling of the video, and it just so happened that I was able to do it right here on my couch. Because I wanted the concept of being lonely, I took away all of the pillows and I made it like just this one bare sofa that I was on in the middle of a lonely, cold apartment. So I did it, and I didn't have all the equipment I have now. I did not have a working tripod. In fact, the tripod that I wanted to use is actually broken, but thank God my boyfriend, you know, got me a new one. But I didn't have a tripod, so the whole video was shot, first of all, produced, shot, edited by me, and I had the camera pretty much propped up on my TV stand, and everything else I made it look kind of cool and stuff with the effects through my editing software. So yeah, I was just getting really antsy to do a music video, and I'm like, I really want to do a music video. I just want to do it. I want to try my hand at it and just try it out. So I did it, and I realized, oh my gosh, this was so much fun. And the thing is, I came up with the concept and I shot it and I edited it within 2 days. If you want to see it, check out the link above. That guys, that is my passion. So I do want to start doing more of those, but I need more songs. So if you guys want to see any type, you know, any more of those type of music video, like creative videos, definitely give me some ideas down below what songs you maybe want me to do. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. I actually got the idea, first of all, from my passion in wanting to do music videos, but I also got the idea from my favorite YouTuber. I talk about her all the time, but her name is Raven Elise, and she did this bomb video like last year. I think it was last year. She did this bomb video, Rihanna Wild Thoughts, and I was like, this girl is amazing and I would love to try that. I would love to try it. So I tried it, you know, and I really enjoyed it. So I say this to say, like, my passion is still there, still in video. Right now I'm getting my practice here on YouTube. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing what I love to do. I find it to be very therapeutic, especially, you know, throughout the day, especially when I work with kids. Basically, I work with kids, and sometimes that can be a little stressful, a little draining, but it always revives me when I edit, when I shoot a video, and you know, I just see the communication come from you guys. It just makes me so excited. So yes, I am getting training here on YouTube, and just learning, you know, what I need to do. Also seeing other creators do what they do, and learning from other people, from skilled individuals that are in the field that I want to be in. Skilled individuals that I want in the field that I want to be in. People like Casey Neistat, I think his name is. I call him Neistat. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but he's amazing. I love his style in video, and other people here as well. So I find YouTube to be like a cool hub where I can like learn from other people, you know, find other people that are doing the same thing that I do, and just gain inspiration, yeah, to do what I do right now. So in the last video that I was talking about, like, you know, my passion in film and video, I talked about wanting to go to film school, and I'm so excited to say that I am now a part of a film school. I am now a part of an online film school called the LA Film School. The LA Film School, the Los Angeles Film School. Now, it is an online program, and they are providing the same education that will be, you know, provided as if I was on campus. I really wish that I can be on campus, guys, because I looked up the website and they have their very own film sets, and it's right in the heart of Hollywood. Guys, one of these days I am going to be there working. Because I definitely see myself moving to California for film, to be in the midst of the film industry, and to learn and be soaked and saturated by my passion. Like, I really want to do that. So yeah, I'm a part of the film school. I am a part of the online film school, but I would love to, like, you know, further along, as you know, as time progresses, maybe even be able to transition into the online, into the physical campus. You never know. So this school is amazing. They've been accredited in so many different ways. There's been graduates that have gone on to work with big top brands like Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and stuff like that. And I just really want to learn as much as I could. Like, I can just sit back and say, oh, I know all there is to know about video. Nobody can tell me anything. I can learn everything on YouTube. But there's something different about actually going to school and learning in an academic you know, in an academic environment. There's just something different about getting taught by individuals that know exactly what you want to know, and just having a degree behind that. So I'm really excited. I had the thought a few days ago, and I just decided, okay, Desiree, like, just go online, see. First of all, I looked at the different other options that I wanted to check out. There is an option out here in New York, but they do not have an online option, and right now I'm not able to go to a physical school on top of working, because if I do, that will be evenings, and that is hectic enough, because the film schools that I see that are here in New York are in Manhattan, and I don't live in Manhattan. So it will be a train ride out there every evening, and that's just a whole lot right now. So this school, I found this school on Instagram. Actually, they have really great marketing. I found it on Instagram, and I was like, you know what, because Instagram found out that I was looking at film, so I don't know how they find these things out. Obviously my internet cookies let them know exactly what I'm searching for, but and then I think Instagram is like affiliated with Facebook. So yeah, I found it on Instagram, and I was like, okay, let me check this out. I think I saw it a few times before, but I automatically wrote it off thinking, oh, it's in LA, I'm not able to do that because I'm not in LA, like, I'm in New York. So this time I just decided, let me just look at it, like, just to look at, just to have something to compare against the other schools that I might be looking at. So I checked it out, and lo and behold, for the film portion of the school that I am interested in, they have an online school where you can get your bachelor's in applied science, right? Yeah, applied science, bachelor's in applied science in filming, something like that, within the same amount of time that I would if I were in actual physical school for this particular major. So I was like really amped and excited. So I held in my excitement. You know, I wanted to really make a logical decision. Didn't want to just go off on feelings. You know, praying to God, asking him for wisdom and direction as well, so that I'm not just here doing something crazy on a whim. So it took me a few days, you know, it took me a few days looking on the website, checking it out, and I decided, okay, I'm going to request some more info. Didn't realize, and I actually forgot that I had requested info, because I think I requested info on a Friday. On Monday, one of the admissions people called me and mentioned to me that I was requesting info, and I was like, oh, okay, but thinking to myself, wow, I actually forgot about this, like I didn't even give it another thought. So he called back and gave me an on the phone interview, asked me a few questions about, you know, what I like to do, why I chose them, why I chose film, what is it about film that I love. Those were questions that just came naturally to me. Like, I talk about this all the time, especially when I talk to God. Like, we just be talking about this all the time, but this time I was able to express it to another individual. Guys, I'm sorry about outside. There's always something going on out here. Okay, so yeah, I was able to express this to an actual individual and didn't realize that it was the interview process. And then what he did was refer some information to me, allowed me to look over that information, and I was pretty much in. Like, I thought that I would you know, have to receive mail, wait for a few weeks and have my fingers crossed, and like, oh my gosh, I hope that this school accepts me. No, the school accepted me like shortly after. Now it's just the financial part that you know, we're working out right now. Thankfully I will be getting a little bit of assistance, financial assistance, because you already know I'm out here living alone on a budget here. But I still want to accomplish my dreams. I don't want money to be the main hindrance as to why I never accomplish my dreams, why I never get to where I want to be in life. And so yeah, I'm leaving it to God, and I'm taking this leap of faith. I tell you, like, as I was first of all filling out the information, looking at the school, I was listening to this podcast that I recently discovered called Blessed and Bossed Up, and it is by a young black woman who is an entrepreneur, and she does podcasts where she encourages other entrepreneurs on their journey to do, you know, to doing what God has called them to do. And it is a faith-based podcast. So I've been listening to her, but this particular podcast that I was listening to really struck my attention because she was talking about some stuff that I'm very well aware of. She was talking about when God, you know, kind of puts an unction in your heart to do something, and yeah, like sometimes you have to do it afraid, sometimes you have to do it without knowing all of the parameters behind it, around it, everything having to do with it. Like, you're going to be feeling like you're kind of lost in the sauce for some time, and just, you know, hearing God's voice and so forth. And I was like, wow, that reminded me of last year when I felt like God was calling me to get out of my parents' house to become the woman that he wants me to be. Let's just wait for the sirens to finish. Crazy thing is, I don't think that there was any siren activity out there before I picked up this camera. I pray that whatever is going on outside, you know, God covers it nonetheless. But yeah, dang, I forgot what exactly I was talking about here. Oh yeah, she was talking about taking a leap of faith even though you do not feel 100% confident, and just having that unction and that knowing that God is speaking, and he's, you know, and you know, just basically following your dreams and the path that God has for you. Last year, as I was listening to it, I remembered last year when I got the strong feeling that it wasn't even just last year, it was a few years before I moved, officially moved out, that I felt like God was talking to me like, all right, Desiree, your next move, because I was like asking God, what is my next move? I even fasted on it, and I felt like he was saying, all right, your next move is to move out of your parents' house. And it brought me to the story of Abraham, where in the book of in Genesis, in the Bible, I'm not gonna get all preachy, by the way, but in the Bible, God had spoke to Abraham to leave his mother and his father's house, his parents' house, so that God can do big things in his life and he can bless him the way that he wants to. And I began to realize, like, you know, in some areas in life where God wants to mature me, I cannot exactly grow in that area, in those areas, if I'm still living at home, you know, if I'm still under mommy's protection and I'm still getting my bills paid by my dad. You know, there are some ways that God wants me to mature as a woman, as an adult woman, that is not 100% possible at home. And I know for a fact, like, if I was still at home, I would have, yes, of course, the comfort in knowing that all my bills will be paid, the lights are always on, the water's always running, there's always heat and so forth. But I couldn't learn who God was, like, that he's an actual provider, if I never experienced that before. I couldn't learn that he's someone that I can lean on if I was in a bind if I never was in a bind. You know, the only bind that I would find myself in at home was, oh, my cell phone bill wasn't paid. Like, and that's nothing at all. So yeah, definitely had the feeling that God was like calling me out of the nest. He gave me the analogy of a bird flying the nest. And you know, and I also got the confirmation from a Steve Harvey show where he was talking about it as well. He was getting into flying the nest and daring to soar out into the unknown, not knowing what's out there, but knowing and trusting God is right there. You know, sometimes you feel like you're walking up a staircase that you don't even see, and you don't know what's the next step, if the next step is there provided for you, but you will know as soon as your foot hits the step that God is there. He's protecting you, He's providing, He's making a way. And even if you do fail, like, He's there to catch you. And so for a while I was just stirred up, like, you know, I was so stirred up that I started saving in ways that I never saved before. I never saved. Like, every time I would receive my money, my paycheck, I would just go spend it on clothes, go spend it on food. I would have absolutely no regards to like actually saving, putting away money and thinking about the future. I was just thinking about the here and now. So in so many ways, like, God opened up my you know, understanding, and gave me more understanding, opened up my mind to the possibilities of moving and being, you know, on my own. And so all of this was going on while I was listening to this podcast, and I was like, wow, that's so crazy, because just last year I felt like God was calling me to make a big leap. Now, a year later, I feel like He's calling me to make another big leap, and that is in, you know, following my passions as far as film and you know, video and stuff like that. And it is in a small way, because I am doing it online, but who knows where this might take me. You know, I believe God enough to do something big in my life. And yeah, so that gave me the confirmation needed in order to complete the application. And you know, when I was beginning to question myself, like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? I've never done this before. I always went back and listened, and got the confirmation I needed, especially after thinking about my passions and what I really love to do. That was more than enough, like, you know, stirred up unction and just energy that I needed in order to complete the application process and so forth. So right now we are trying to, like, we meaning me and the school, are currently like looking at different, like, you know, ways in order to, you know, pay this thing, being that I am on my own, and so forth. So yeah, money is always a factor, but it shouldn't be the thing that keeps you from going for your dreams. And money was always the thing that I thought in my mind. You know, especially after moving, like, everything is like numbers for me. And so pursuing my dreams was definitely something that I was not thinking about. I didn't even think I would be going back to school, honestly. Like, I thought I'd just have to find, you know, thought I wouldn't go back to school. How can I go back to school if I have a full-time job and I'm living here on my own, and I'm not in a place where I can spend thousands of dollars every semester? But God made a way, and He's actually using other individuals to help me in order to get there. So I'm so psyched that I made a change from the last time I was talking to you guys. I'm so glad that I took a step forward in the right direction, and I did something. You know, I'm not just here talking. I don't like to just talk. You know, there's but so much time that I can talk before I really get stirred up, like, enough to actually do something. So I'm proud to say that today I am a part of the LA Film School, and I'm so excited. Like, I'm about to start orientation. I actually am able to access it on my laptop, so I'll be checking that out this weekend, and classes do start on June 4th. Now, this is an excellent option if any of you guys are, you know, watching me and you are creative. I'm getting so excited, I'm like, my throat. But if you are creative and you love film or you love animation, my brother, he's into animation right now. He draws anime and different characters and stuff, and he also makes it, you know, graphic. So if you're into that type of stuff, if you're into producing, if you're into yeah, if you're into that type of stuff, I do recommend the LA Film School. Also, the thing that I love about the online school is that they do not mandate you to be logged in at a certain time for a certain amount of hours. Like, they do take into consideration that they are working with individuals that are not able to visit the location or be at a physical school. You know, they're dealing with people that have jobs that are, you know, busy. So they give you the option to access the classes later on in the week. But every Sunday, I think a project is due. So that kind of helps me to remember, okay, this is a school, you know, they're taking it seriously. And they're not just out here having me watch like replayed episodes of the class. They do issue you equipment. That is what I'm most hyped about, guys, the equipment. They issue you equipment. They do provide all of the equipment needed in order to go out there and start shooting and do things on your own, have a hands-on experience as you are accessing the classes. You're learning as you're touching the equipment, and you get to keep the equipment. This video, I promise this video is not sponsored, but I'm just so excited. I just wanted to share with you guys that they do provide the equipment, of course, with the money that you're spending, obviously. But you do keep the equipment. You work with the equipment, the same equipment that people in the industry are using. You're using, they're providing a MacBook. I'm so excited about that. They're providing editing software, the Adobe. I've been saying for a while I needed to get that, and finally they're able to do it. They're sending me the laptop fully loaded with everything that I need. I'm thinking that they should provide a camera. I think that they will, especially with the money that is paid to the school. They will be sending out all of those things, and in that way, you know, you get that hands-on experience. So just a little update that I just wanted to share with you guys. And yeah, I know that this video is pretty long already, but yeah, I just say all of that to also encourage you guys even more and motivate you that if you want to do something, I encourage you to make the first step, whatever that might be. Even if you feel like it's just a small baby step, any step towards the right direction is leading you closer to your dreams and to where you need to be. And it's a lot better than standing still and not doing anything at all. And if you think that money is the issue, definitely look more into it, because there's so many programs that help people that are not able to pay all their tuition. So I'm even talking to you guys, if you want to go back to school for anything, even if it's not something in the creative industry, like, you know, you want to do something as far as accounting or you know, anything in the medical field, like, seek out the different options. There are scholarships, there are financial aid, you know, the government is willing to help. Of course, there are loans too. And I see it as a down payment towards your future. So don't let anything stop you from seeking. Just do the first step, which is learning how you can get into whatever you want to get into. Just take the step into in researching and finding out, and that will open up your mind. I promise you, that will open up your mind in a whole new way. Things that you never thought were possible, you will realize it is very much possible. And if anybody can do what it is that you want to get done, it's you. Why not you? Why can't you be the person that, you know, gets that big break and really impacts the world the way that you wish to? So guys, thank you for watching. Obviously I have a few more braids to go, but my camera battery is starting to tell me that it needs to be charged. So what I'm gonna do is just end the video right here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Like I said, if you are not subscribed, do subscribe down below. I'm so glad. I love coming and talking to you guys and just interacting, having fun on camera, even if it's just me sitting down doing girl chat like this. So yes guys, subscribe if you're not. Comment down below. All right, comment down below your biggest passion, what you would love to do if money was not an option. What would you do with your life? That's what I want to know. Comment down below and I'll see you in the comments. Until then guys, later, bye.